All right, dear children, welcome back to the class. Today we'll discuss some of the important questions on applications of trigonometry. This is a very important chapter. Definitely, there will be one question from this applications of trigonometry, and here is the part one. All right, I will keep on writing the questions, and whenever a question is written, you pause the video. All right, you pause the video and you try it. All right, so definitely we're going to get the answer. If you don't get, then you can continue the video to see the answer. Okay, then so let's get started. Let's start the video with this first question. All right, here is the first question. That first question is, please write it down. The angle of elevation, the angle of elevation of top of a building, top of a building from foot of a tower, from foot of a tower is 30 degree. First write the question, then we will visualize it. And the angle of elevation, and the angle of elevation of top of the tower, top of the tower from foot of the building, from foot of the building is 60 degree. If tower is 50-meter high, find height of the building. Find height of the building. Usually these questions are little lengthy only, but once you analyze and draw the diagram, then this question seems to be quite simple for you. Now look at this. The angle of elevation, the angle of elevation of top of a building. Top of a building means there is a building. Okay, so let me draw that building here. Here is the building. Let me draw this. Here is the building. Okay, let me draw it as AB. Let me call it as AB. The angle of the angle of elevation of a top of a building, let me call this as building. Okay, so here is the building, AB is the building. From foot of a tower is 30 degree. From foot of a tower means let me take this as the ground. All right, so here is the ground. Okay, so here let me take, here is the tower. Okay, this can be of more height also, no issues. So we are just assuming here is the what is this, this is like a tower, so CD is like the tower. I hope everybody is getting it. Now what is this? The angle of elevation of top of a building. Top of building means this point, huh? From foot of the tower is 30 degree. This angle. So whatever this angle is there, how much is this? This angle is like 30 degree. All right, fine then. And they have given one more situation. The angle of elevation of top of the tower. Top of the tower means this point, no? The angle of elevation of top of the tower from foot of the building is 60 degree. From foot of the building means here is the foot of building. So from here to here, what is the angle? So this angle is like 60 degree. We don't know whether CD is more or AB is more. We don't know about that. All right, we are just assuming and we have written this. Of course, this 60 degrees there means there must be some angle and all. Definitely there will be some change in angle. And what they are saying, if a tower is 50-meter high, this tower is there, no? This tower CD means how much it is? It is 50-meter high. So there it is given. So what is that? CD, already we have called it as tower, no? So this is like 50-meter. Now they are asking height of the building. Height of the building means what is the building here? AB is the building. AB is equal to question mark. All right, they're asking about AB. Let us find out that. Okay, all right. So now what is the hint here? Can you see the triangle? In a triangle, look at this triangle ADC. Can you see the triangle ADC? Of course, these things are 90 degree, and here also full angle is like 90 degree. That is known to you. No need to worry about that. In triangle ADC, if you apply sine 60 degree, look at this. In triangle ADC, sine 60 degree if you apply, so sine 60 degree means what it becomes? It becomes DC divided by AC, right? Look at this. Just observe ADC. Sine 60 degree is equal to, not sine, I'm really sorry, this is not sine, this is tan 60 degree. Okay, because I want AC, right? Tan 60 degree is equal to DC, that is 60 degrees here. Look at this, here is the 60 degree, opposite side is DC, and adjacent side is AC or CA. All right, so what is the value of this DC? Tell me. DC is like 50, we know that, or CD, and AC we don't know, correct? Then tan 60, what is the value of tan 60? Tan 60 is like root 3. Root 3 is equal to 50 divided by AC. All right, then I am going to get AC is equal to what I will get now? 50 divided by root 3 meter. Let it be there, no need to rationalize. So whatever this AC is there, so this AC, C to A or A to C, so this one is like 50 divided by root 3 meter. So we got it, so 50 by root 3 meter. All right, now I want this AB. AB means height of the building, right? Now in this triangle, I mean, just observe the triangle, easily we are going to get the answer here. In a triangle, what is the triangle? ABC. Look at this triangle ABC. In this triangle ABC, can you apply tan 30 degree? Just look at this. Tan 30 degree is equal to what will be there? AB divided by AC. All right, so look at this, dear student. This is quite simple now, because anyhow I want AB, right? So I'm going to get this, and already this AC is known. So AC, why I have calculated? Because I want to apply that tan 30 degree in this triangle ABC. So that's why I have found out this AC before. So tan 30 means 1 by root 3, and AB means how much is AB? We don't know. And what is the value of AC? AC just now we have calculated this, no? So AC, look at this. AC is like 50 by root 3. So I am going to write it as 50 divided by root 3. Then normal calculations will carry it forward, no? So 50 divided by root 3, you know this. 50 divided by root 3. So calculation is like 1 by root 3 is equal to AB into root 3 divided by 50. Correct? So I am going to keep AB there only. So AB will be there only. So you can send this 50 this side. 50 divided by root 3 is as usual there. Again one more root 3. So that is like AB is equal to, it becomes 50 divided by 3. So 50 divided by 3. So that is like AB is equal to, you can keep it like this. Otherwise 3 ones are 2 is the carry, 3 6 18, then 2 is the carry, then again 6. So that is like 16.66 meter. So this is the height of what? This is the height of the building. So at last you can write, therefore height of the building, therefore height of the building is equal to 16.66 meter. I hope you got it. The main thing is that you should be able to draw the diagrams. So whatever diagrams are there, those diagrams are very, very important. So once you have drawn the diagram, afterwards you can apply the logic what you want, then you can find out the values. All right, then moving forward, I hope everybody got it. So if any doubts are there, you can, reverse the video and you can see it. And one more question, let us take this. This is very important. The angle of elevation, the angle of elevation of top of a hill from foot of a tower, is 60 degree, and angle of depression from top of tower, angle of depression from top of tower to foot of hill, from foot of hill is 30 degree. There is a depression also included here. If tower is 100 meter high, find height of the hill. Please write on this question. All right, so what is this? Let us read the question and let us try to represent in the form of diagram. The angle of elevation of top of a hill, that means there is a hill. Okay, so let me take this as the hill. Here is the hill. Okay, let me take this side. So this is the ground, right? Of course there will be ground, and here is the hill. All right, so you can draw this straight lines and all. So here is the hill. Okay, so let me take this as the hill. So this is like AB. AB is what? AB is like hill. All right, the angle of elevation of top of a hill from foot of a tower is 60 degree. I mean, there is a tower like this. I mean, look at this. I mean, of course there is a tower here. Okay, here is the tower. Let me call it as CD. All right, so let me take it as what is this? This is like CD. CD is the tower, correct? So CD is like tower. So what they have given, the angle of elevation of top of a hill from foot of the tower. What is foot of the tower? Here is foot of the tower. So this from this foot of the tower, what is the angle here? This angle, whatever it is there, it is 60 degree. Clear? And angle of depression from top of the tower, angle of depression to foot of the hill. I mean, please look at this one more time. What is this question, dear children? The angle of depression, we'll see this. What is angle of depression from top of tower? Top of tower means this point. From top of tower to foot of the hill, foot of the hill means this point, is 30 degree. You understand the meaning of angle of depression? I mean, for if you are standing on top of tower here, if you are standing from this point to this point here up to point A, from this point from D to A, angle of depression means, you understand, no dear children? Angle of depression, you know this. Here you have to draw one horizontal, and here is angle of depression. So this is like 30 degree they are saying. Correct? Look at this one more time if you want. Okay, you can have a look at this. What is this? The angle of depression from top of the tower, here is top of the tower, to foot of the hill. Foot of the hill means this point is 30 degree. So this angle is 30 degree. If this is 30 degree, how about this? This is also 30 degree, right? Because this dotted line and this CA both are parallel, and I am going to have this DA as the transversal, then I am going to have this angle also as 30 degree. Whenever angle of depression is given, you have to convert that in this form. Okay, so this angle, it is going to be 30 degree. All right, now what else they have given? If tower is 100-meter high, tower, here it is tower, it is 100-meter high, so that is like CD is equal to 100 meter. CD is there, no? That CD is 100 meter. All right, now they're asking find height of the hill. Height of the hill means, which is the hill here? AB is the hill, so that's why that is question mark. This is also quite simple, similar situation. Now look at this, how to analyze this. This hill height you want, no? AB you want. For this AB, you have this angle 60 degree. So this angle is 60 degree means you can apply tan 60, no? Tan 60 means opposite. Opposite means this A to B, and adjacent means AC. But you don't know this AC. To find that AC, take help of this triangle ADC, no? Last case we did, no? Last problem also we did like this, no? In triangle ADC. In triangle ADC, what you can apply? Tell me. You can apply tan 30 degree, no? So tan 30 degree is equal to what it becomes? It becomes CD divided by AC. Quite clear, no? I mean, look at this. Tan 30 degree. All right. So tan 30 degree means 1 by root 3, and that is equal to CD. CD means height of the tower. So that is like 100 divided by AC. Then definitely we are going to get AC is equal to 100 divided by root 3 meter. So that is clear. So AC you got. I mean, in the last problem also we got like this, no? So this whatever AC is there, so this is going to be 100 divided by root 3 meter. All right. Now you want the height of the hill, right? Now can you see the triangle in a triangle ABC? See the triangle ABC? This is what you want here. In the triangle ABC, tan 60 degrees is equal to what it becomes? Tan 60 degrees is equal to AB divided by AC. And what is the value of tan 60? Tan 60 is root 3. AB, we don't know. What is the value of AC? Look at this. Just now we have calculated. So AC is like 100 divided by root 3. Correct, no? So now afterwards all this calculation and all, it becomes root 3 into AB into root 3 divided by 100. You know this normal method. Root 3 and root 3, they get cancelled, and send this 100 that side. So let us keep AB here only and send this 100 this side. I mean, this become AB is equal to 100 meter. All right, what is this AB? AB is like hill. So you are going to write, therefore height of the hill. Therefore height of the hill is equal to AB is equal to 100 meter. All right, dear children, drawing this diagram is the most important thing. Whatever diagram we are doing, again and again I am reminding you, drawing this diagram is of paramount importance. All right, so let me look into let us look into this third question. Along with me, you have to do, once I have written the question, pause the video and solve. Okay, once you have solved it, try to compare your answer with my answer, how I am solving. All right, from top of a hill, the angles of depressions of two cars 1 kilometer apart are 45 degree and 30 degree respectively. Okay, first write down the question, then we'll analyze it. Okay, find height of the hill. Find height of the hill. All right, let us have a look at this question. This seems to be simple question. From top of a hill, I mean there is a hill, that is for sure. So let me draw that. So here is the hill. Okay, so here we have got one hill, so let me call it as AB. AB is the hill. Okay, so in the diagram only you mentioned that AB is the hill. Then angle of depressions of two cars 1 kilometer apart. That means there are two cars. Okay, I mean here is one car, so let me call this as C1, and there is one more car which is like C2, and they are 1 kilometer apart with each other. That is the meaning of this. No, look at this question. What is this? The angle of depression of two cars 1 kilometer apart. That means distance between those cars is like 1 kilometer. This C1 C2 is 1 kilometer. Or 45 degree and 30 degree angle of depressions. Okay, angle of depressions means you understand, no? For example, I mean here we are watching this, and here also we are watching this. You understand the meaning of angle of depressions, no? So this is like a dotted line, the 45 degree and 30 degree. That means the first car is like 45 degree, means this is big angle. This big angle is like 45 degree. I mean this is 45 degree, and this small angle, this is like 30 degree. Correct, no? So now you know this. I mean if this is 30 degree, means this angle is 30 degree, and here also I am going to have this angle as 30 degree. No, why? Because this dotted line, whatever this dotted line is there, this dotted line and this AC1 or AC2, they are parallel to each other. So and here is the transversal, so that's why this is 30 degree, and this one, this angle is 45 degree. You know this, no? Fundamentals, all fundamentals. So this is going to be 45 degree. Correct. Now what they're asking, they're asking about height of the hill. I mean this hill height. So that is like AB is equal to question mark, this height they are asking. Correct. Now how to do this? Now they have given these cars are like 1 kilometer apart. So this distance, whatever this distance is there, this is 1 kilometer they have given, and this distance AC1 is not known. So let us assume this AC1 is like x kilometer. Let us take that. Let AC1, so whatever this AC1 is there, that AC1 is like x kilometer. Can I take like that? Yes, definitely. AC1 is like x kilometer we have taken. Now, can you see this triangle? Just observe this triangle ABC1. Look at this ABC1. Look at this ABC1. If you observe this triangle ABC1, so in triangle, I mean, let me write that in a triangle ABC1. ABC1. So what will happen in ABC1? So if you apply tan 45 degree, you can have a close look at this. I mean in triangle ABC1, what happens here? Let us have a look. Tan 45 means opposite divided by adjacent. What is the value? What is the opposite side? AB. And what is the adjacent side? That is like AC1. Correct. So now this tan 45 degree means 1, and AB means that is the height of the hill. We know that AC1 we have taken it as x. No, look at this AC1 we have taken it as x, right? So that I will write it as x. So let me send this x this side. 1 into x is like x is equal to AB. That means this height of the hill is there, no? So this AB is equal to x. I mean this is also x kilometer. Correct, no? So whatever this AB is there, this height of the hill it is there, no? So this is also x kilometer. I mean whatever from A to C1 it is there, no? The same is there, because here 45 degrees there, no? So that's why we got this AB as x. This AB is also x. Correct, no? All right, x kilometer, of course. I hope you are getting it, what I am trying to say. Please observe this one more time. AB is equal to x kilometer. Then afterwards, now can you see one more triangle? Which is that triangle? In a triangle ABC2. ABC2. I mean big triangle ABC2. Look at this ABC2. This triangle ABC2. So in this triangle, if you apply tan 30 degree, what is the value of tan 30 degree? Tell me. It is going to be AB. AB is like opposite side, and divided by adjacent is like AC2. Correct? AC2. And tan 30 degree is 1 by root 3. No doubt in that. And how about AB? Look at this AB, dear children. So this AB value we got it as x, no? So instead of this AB, what I am going to write here? So instead of this AB, I am going to write it as x. And how about AC2? Look at this A, then C2. AC2 is like this AC1 will come, and again C1, C2. So this total AC2 means this total is like x plus 1. So I'm going to write this as x plus 1. Now from this you find the value of x, correct? So let us try to find the value of x from this. Send this x plus 1 this side, so it becomes x plus 1 into 1 means x plus 1 only. Root 3 this side means root 3x. Now I want x, no? So x let it be here only, and let me send, otherwise you can send this, what is this, x that side only, otherwise it will become minus, no? So keep 1 here only, and it becomes root 3x minus 1, correct? Not minus 1, I'm sorry. So it becomes x, no? So I'm sending this x that side. 1 I am keeping it here only. 1 is equal to root 3x minus x. I hope you are getting it. Then 1 is equal to, you can take x common. No? If you take x common, what will remain there? Root 3 minus 1. Correct? So then x is equal to what it becomes? It becomes 1 divided by root 3 minus 1. Now you cannot keep it like this. You have to rationalize the denominator, no? So you know how to do that. So I'm going to do it here. So it is like x is equal to 1 by root 3 minus 1 into root 3 plus 1. All right, so I'm going to get this solution. Root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1. That is like root 3 plus 1, then divided by. All right, so let me write it in the next page so that it becomes quite simple for you to understand. X is equal to root 3 plus 1 divided by, it is a minus b into a plus b, that is going to be a square minus b square. All right, then I'm going to have x is equal to root 3 plus 1 divided by, this is 3 minus 1. So 3, I mean square and square root, they get cancelled, no? So that's why x is equal to root 3 plus 1 divided by 2 meter. So what is this x? X means the same, no? So this AB itself is x. And what is this AB? AB is like hill. All right, so that's why I'm going to write, therefore height of the hill. Therefore height of the hill is equal to root 3 plus 1 divided by 2 kilometer. I hope this question is quite clear to you. All right, now let us look into one more question, fourth question. Let us look at this. A kite is flying at a height of 80 root 3 meter. I mean, a kite is there and it is flying at a height of 80 root 3 meter. The string of the kite is tied to a nail hammered on the ground. I mean, there is a nail. I mean, temporarily they must have tied it. Then the angle of elevation of the string with the ground. String means that thread, okay, with the ground is 60 degree. That means it is making an angle of 60 degree. Now they are asking, find the length of string. Look at this question. What is this question? Let us try to understand this. A kite is flying at a height of 80 root 3 meter. That means there is a kite here, okay. Here is the ground. Let us take this as the ground. Now from this, I mean, there is a kite here which is flying at a height of 80 root 3 meter. Let me take this like this, and here is the, I mean, kite. So this is like, let me call it as AB. So this is height of the kite and it is given 80 root 3 meter. All right, at this point, what is there? At this point, kite is there. All right, it is flying like this. Now the string of the kite is tied to a nail hammered on the ground. I mean, hammered on the ground means, let me take, here is the, I mean, nail here. Let me take this point as C, and here is the nail. At this point C, nail is there. All right, I mean, this kite is here means the thread would have been tied like this, correct, no? So what is this? This is the string or the thread. I mean, this is a string, okay. Here is the string what they have tied to the nail. All right, this is a string. Now what they are saying, the angle of elevation of the string, I mean, angle of elevation of the string with the ground is 60 degree. That means this angle is like, how much is this angle? This angle is like 60 degree, correct. Now they are asking, find length of the string. Length of the string means this is a string, no? here is the string, right? This one is string, right? So this length they are asking. This is quite simple, no? I mean, which ratio you are going to apply? You are going to apply, I mean, 60 degrees opposite is there and hypotenuse is there. Definitely you are going to apply sine 60. It's quite simple, no? Definitely it is 90 degree. Then you are going to say in a triangle ABC. What you will say? Tell me. Sine 60 degree is equal to, sine 60 means what will come? AB divided by BC, correct? So that is going to be AB divided by BC. So this is quite simple. So AB is known. So what is that? 80 root 3 divided by BC. BC means B to C. So this is the length of the string, right? So that is like BC. So that's what they are asking. And sine 60 degree means it is root 3 by 2. You know that. And here root 3 they get cancelled. You send this BC this side. So BC is equal to how much it becomes? 80 into 2. So that is like BC is equal to 160 meter, correct? So therefore you are going to write it as length of the string. Therefore length of the string is equal to 160 meter. I hope it is clear. Let us get into one next question, that is fifth question. Let us see this. This is the last question. All right. The angles of depressions of top and bottom of a tower, as seen from top of 60 root 3 high building are 45 degree and 60 degree respectively. 45 degree and 60 degree respectively. Find height of the tower. All right, let us try to again put in the form of a diagram. What is this? Look at the question. The angles of depressions of top and bottom of a tower. I mean, there is a tower, that is for sure. Let me draw the tower here. So here is the tower. Let me call it as AB. All right, I mean, I think we are going to angle of depression for top of the tower as well as bottom of the tower. So that's why we have to do it at a little bit downside, I guess. So here is the tower. So here I'm going to have A and this one is like B. So what is this? This is the tower. All right. So here I have got tower. The angle of depressions of top and bottom of a tower as seen from top of 60 root 3 high building. I mean, there is a building here. So what is that building? I mean, definitely this is the ground level and here is the building. Okay. So let me take this building. So let me call it as CD and this is the building. All right. So this is CD, right? So here is the CD and definitely this is the building and height of this building is also given. So that is like 60 root 3 meter. The angle of depressions of top and bottom of a tower as seen from, I mean, they are looking at this top of the tower also and they are looking at bottom of the tower also, like that they're looking. I mean, it is being looked. So these angles are given. So these angles easily you can guess, no? I mean, this is the dotted line and they are given, they are 45 degree and 60 degree. So which one is 45 and which one is 60 degree? You only tell me. So this angle, whatever it is there, it is going to be 45 degree. And this big angle, whatever it is there, it is going to be 60 degree. So it is quite clear. You can mention that inside also. So this is 45 degree and this big angle is there now. So this big angle is like 60 degree. All right. Now what they are asking, find height of the tower. That means they are asking this AB. All right. How to do this? I mean, 60 root 3, this input is given. Now for example, this is 60 degree means this angle I'm talking about. If this is 60 degree means, don't you think this is also 60 degree? Look at this, this dotted line, whatever dotted line is there, this dotted line and this line. So both of them are parallel to each other, no? So once they are parallel to each other, definitely we are going to get this angle as 60 degree. Correct, no? Yes, are you understanding what I am trying to say? This is 60 degree. So let us apply that tan 60 in this triangle A, D and C and get this AC. So this AC we can easily get. Correct, no? First of all, let us do that. Then afterwards I will tell you what to do. In a triangle ADC, in triangle ADC. This is not APC, okay, this is ADC. In triangle ADC, so if I apply tan 60 degree, tell me tan 60 degree equal to what it becomes? It becomes DC divided by AC, correct? So tan 60 degree means what is this? This is going to be root 3, and DC means it is already given. What is that DC? Look at this, D2C 60 root 3. So I am going to write it as 60 root 3 divided by AC is not known. So root 3 they get cancelled, and I'm going to get AC is equal to 60 meter. So what is this AC value? This is like 60 meter, correct? So AC is 60 meter. But I want the height of this tower. This height of the tower is very important for me. Now how to do this? Let us do this. Let us try to understand. Now there is no triangle involving this AB. For this we have to use one trick here. Let me draw one line from here. Look at this line. Look, I mean this line has to touch this point B, okay? So from this point B, let me draw one line like this line, okay? Definitely this is straight line. This AC is there, no? A to C is like 60 meter means, how about this B2? Let me call this point as E. How about BE? So this BE is also 60 meter or not? Try to understand, dear children. This is very important. Whatever BE is there, it is going to be 60 meter. That is for sure. All right. Then afterwards, look at this. This dotted line here, dotted line, this one, and this dotted line. I mean here already I have dotted, no? I mean I have given that color. Now red I have made. This line, this red colored line, and now what I am making red. So these are parallel to each other, no? Look at them. So if they are parallel means this angle is 45 degree. How about this angle? Look at that. I mean they are like alternate interior angles, no? So it also becomes 45 degree. All right. Yes, dear children. Now after that, please observe this one more time. Now can you observe the triangle in triangle DEB? In triangle DEB. So in DEB, if you apply what you can apply, tan 45 degree. All right, if you apply tan 45 degree, tan 45 degree is equal to what you are going to get? You are going to get a DE tan 45 degree. The triangle, observe the triangle, whatever triangle I am showing this triangle right now. So what is that? DE, and look at this color, whatever color I am making. Already you must have understood this. D with this color. This, otherwise let me do it with blue color. Okay, D, this complete will become, no, that is a main issue. Okay, 1 second, just give me a minute. I think you are understanding now what I am trying to say. This DEB, DEB, this triangle. In this, if you apply tan 45, what it becomes? A DE divided by EB, right? Tan 45 means 1. And what is the value of DE? We don't know what is the value of DE. But what is the value of EB? EB or BE is, it is 60. Already you have agreed. So I mean send this 60 that side. 60 is equal to DE, or a DE is equal to 60 meter. So this is like 60 meter DE. So this is like 60 DE, D to E, this point. Let me make it red so that you're able to see that. So this is like D to E. So this is like, how much is this? 60 meter. This entire height, how much is this? This entire height is 60 root 3. In that, if you remove this DE, so I mean this is like 60 root 3, no? So total. So in that, if you remove this 60, don't you think you get CE? You are going to get CE, right? So that CE itself is equal to AB. So AB is like height of the tower. All right. Now you must have understood the logic. Here only you should be able to do it. All right. So actually I should go down and I should solve it, but here also I can help you. So look at this. What is this value of CE? If I rub this off, then you are able to understand this. Look at this. What is this CE? CE is equal to, what will be the value of CE? Tell me, dear children. The value of this CE is equal to whatever CE I am getting. That CE is equal to, just observe, it is CD minus, it is a CD minus DE. CD minus DE, or CD minus ED, whatever you want to call. CD is completely known, that is like 60 root 3 minus. And what is this DE? DE just now we have calculated, no? Look at this. DE is equal to 60. I have written that also. So that is like 60. So you are going to get it as 60, or you can take common. Then you are going to get root 3 minus 1 meter. So what is this CE? Look at this CE. So whatever C to E you are getting, no? This C to E you are getting. So same is the height for this AB also. Look at this. This one AB and this one CE. CE means this one. from this point to, from this point C to E, C to E and E to B both are same, then I'm going to write AB is equal to 60 root 3 minus 1 meter. All right, I hope you understood the logic. This one you are going to do it in the straight line. Otherwise we'll miss out the diagram. That's why I have done like that. So therefore we are going to write height of the tower. Height of the tower or building, what is that? I think it is tower, no? Height of the tower is equal to AB is equal to 60 bracket, how much is that? 60 bracket root 3 minus 1 meter. All right, so this is how you are supposed to solve the questions. All right, dear children, I think you have enjoyed all these questions. There will be a second part also on this. These questions are quite interesting. You'll get them, and keep on solving, and all the very best, all the best for your exams also. I think you'll be having so many exams in your schools and all for all this test and all. So whatever you want from my side, please comment them, and definitely like the video and share the video. And I have asked you to comment, and don't forget to subscribe so that it can reach maximum number of people, and share it with your friends. All right, dear children, thank you very much. Have a good day, and bye bye.